Welcome to a series of 8 tours of Yokohama, Japan. These tours were all presented live in the same day on a platform called Heygo. I didn't make any money on this trip, and I absolutely wore the wrong shoes. But I did brighten the days of many and shared my love of Japan and the sea. I hope that you in turn get something from these videos. A huge thank you to my sponsors at heygo.com/MissKendalJames. See you guys. Hi Tim, Sarah, Rebecca, thanks for staying up for all of these. Melanie, Maggie, Nicola, sorry, said it in Japanese way. And Kirsten, hello. Nice to see you guys. We have a kind of finale like walk and it's pretty beautiful. And there's some kind of big festival continuing from earlier on today when they had a cappella stuff. So I've clocked in 5 minutes early. Hi Jana. Hi Hannah. Nice to see you. Hi Tarek and the Bears, nice to see you. Welcome to Yokohama. Hi Tina. Good evening, Gregory. Well, good morning to you. Welcome. I hope you guys are ready for a party because it sounds like a really big concert is happening. So it's going to happen at us, for sure. Hi Lynn. I can hear the music. It's very lively. It sounds like a rave, to be fair. Not what I expected here in Japan, but pretty cool. Hi Lisa S. Hi George. Hi Julie. In Japan, it's not too late, actually. It is 7:41. 7:40. We're just walking over to the red buildings that we were at earlier, the red brick warehouses. And then Cosmoland is very nearby. Cosmoland shuts at 8, so hopefully we'll get some last-minute photographs of it. Temperature, about 15 degrees Celsius. 16, 15, 16? Hi, Malcolm. So in Yokohama, they call this bit the garden necklace. Just all the way around the kind of coastal line of Yokohama, it's just flowers and cherry blossom trees these days, but a bit hard to see those at night time. Although I did see a weeping one all lit up. Hi Barry, hi Jan, nice to see you guys. Welcome to the finale, where you'll see a couple of familiar sights from earlier. Hi Linda. Linda, you're up very early? Am I right? And Linda, you've come at a good time because we're near the tour that you came to earlier. Getting ready for school, lovely. Well, there's some very loud music over here that's total opposite to the a cappella stuff that we heard earlier. So you can enjoy that in your getting ready for school. Excuse me, a bit speedy just there. Hi Mariette, nice to see you. Generally in Japan we keep to the left. Or people give you their dashing past on their left. So there's a lovely cherry blossom tree just here. I don't know if you can capture it at night time, but it's very, very lovely. Hi Nancy, hi Katia. And we're right next to the sea in Yokohama, which is to the southwest of Tokyo. Hi Katia, Nancy, hello. And over there is Cosmoland, where I want to go, where we see the big Ferris wheel. But there's a massive festival over here. It seems like a shame not to experience it. Like, what better finale could I ask for? Hi Joan. Hi Agatha, Chelsea. It's very dramatic. So welcome everybody. My feet are doing very badly.
So we don't take the pictures over it.
Well, that was our fun of that bit. At least I can teach you something. So let's go to Cosmoworld. Over this way. So that was the hello everybody and welcome. My name is MissKendalJames and it's nice to have you here. It's my final tour here in Yokohama today. It's the night time, coming up to 8 p.m. Unfortunately, Cosmoworld closes at 8 p.m, so I hope we can get over there in time. I kind of just want to see the lights as we go past it, to be honest. But it's nice to have you here. You can see the big Ferris wheel in the distance. That's what I'm hoping to get you guys some nice postcards of. So I'll read your comments in a second. But, yeah, there was a concert there. So I was filming it because I was walking past it. You know, not trying to film it, but just walking past it, filming. And he said, stop. And that's because in Japan, you're not allowed to take pictures or film at concerts, which I think is a big shame. And I've asked why. And a few people have hazarded guesses, and then a couple of people seem more certain that it's because they want you to buy, in Japan they love music DVDs, so they want you to buy music DVDs and CDs, so especially the music DVDs. So they don't let you record the concerts in any way, you know, not even a clip for Instagram or something to say, look where I went, which I think is a big shame. I do get it. And also it is nice not to see loads of people's mobile phones in front of you when you're watching things.
but also they don't move or dance. They rarely sing. It's just a whole other world. So I find it really interesting, a little bit jarring because it's totally different from in the UK. And also one way in which music gets out there and gets around is from sharing it, right? Sharing your favorite things with people. We're just going to walk over this way towards the Ferris wheel, which is hiding behind the building. We've got 10 minutes before Cosmoworld closes, but that should mean plenty of time to get our postcards of it with lights on. And when I get over there, and we're in a postcardy position, I'll check your comments if I can't read them while I'm walking across here in the dark. But thank you very much to everybody that's come along on any of my tours today. This is the 8th one. It's been a very good day. There has been no bad weather. Only one time did someone say it's a shame there's no sunshine, which I thought was a shame because I was just grateful it wasn't chucking it down with rain, which was the original plan for the day. Come on, Ferris wheel. You must be behind that building. Let me see. I am tired, lethargy, because I got 5 hours sleep on the night bus, but I can't afford to take the bullet train. The bullet train gets to this area in 2 hours, but I can't afford it. So people always say things like, why did you get the night bus? Because it was less than half the price. So I have to choose that option, which just means tiredness, doesn't it? But I hope you like the city lights at night. And I hope you thought that was interesting, seeing the start of that performance back there. Lynn asked if the US Navy is still in the city. I haven't asked them, but if I see any, I'll invite them for a drink. I'll let you know. And Mariette says these buildings look a bit European and industrial. Yes, they do, and I've felt a bit confused as to what country I'm in at some points while I've been walking along. And there are lots of influences from around the world because this area has one of the largest ports in Japan. So, of course, that breeds a population that comes from all over the place, which is quite interesting. And by populace, it's actually the 3rd largest city in Japan, or second largest city in Japan, I think. I'll walk over this way. We're definitely going to get our Ferris wheel view. And my gimbal says red battery, so everything's on its last legs. We'll see what happens. Hello, everyone just coming in. Hi, Riley. Hi, Evie. Hi, Adriana. Let me see. Trying to read at the same time as walking in the dark is a little difficult. Gregory says the chat is acting funny. It's not telling me that I've joined the tour. Everything else is lovely. I'm fine, thank you. Something about thank you, both your enduring feet. Thank you, yes. I wore the wrong shoes. I actually wore the right shoes for what I was planning to do. I was planning to not get my feet wet in the rain. But I forgot these are not shoes for walking around in. So I'm a bit bummed that I think I might have to both buy and carry new shoes. So I don't think I can walk around Tokyo with these shoes on. Especially now I've already broken my feet. So it doesn't really matter how long you've been a guide for. You can still make silly mistakes. Oh well. Hello, Aziz in Islamabad, in Pakistan. Hello. BTS, they are not. True. They had very computer game-like hairstyles, to be honest, which was quite interesting. We're going to have lovely lights and things over here. Do hang with me. Seem to have utterly lost the Ferris wheel, though, but I'm going to persevere because I have come this far. And very far indeed. I have done 33,000 steps so far, and I still have to get to my hotel, which is in East Tokyo. Bear with me, I'm pretty sure we've got a lovely sea view just the other side of this building. Hello everyone, Kongham, Anita, Lauren, Jane, Anna, Maria, Lauren says, no recording concerts or plays in Australia either. Sometimes you can take photos. Yeah, no plays in the UK. And, like, if you're taking a little photo or a little clip, it's fine in the UK as far as I know. Okay, here's our money shot. I was looking for Cosmoworld. I was looking for the roller coaster and the Ferris wheel before 8 p.m. I did it. Yatta. Now, it's going to change colour quite a bit, even in just a few minutes. So we'll see what angles I can get for you guys. Gregory asks, what do they do? Is he asking about BTS? Maybe? I don't know. Oh, there's a little tiny roller coaster cart on that. It looks a bit like mimicking a wooden roller coaster. I don't think there's anyone on it. I don't know. It looks very small. Thank you, Kim. Hello, Spirit. I'm afraid you just caught the very end of the final one, but you can see rainbow roller coaster, rainbow Ferris wheel. That's got to count for something, right? Right? Hi, Beatrice, Davey, Nicola. Kim, did I say thank you? I'm not wearing anything really strange. Let me show you my shoes here. These are my shoes. It's just that I think basically they've got no support on the inside, so the heel isn't a problem. Just inside, I think they're kind of cheap, so they're not very good and they're hurting me, which sucks. Really sucks because it's really hindered my mood the entire day. Okay, I need to cross the road and get you the Cosmoworld sign. I'm coming over. I'm doing a version of a run that looks like I'm a parent. No offense, parents. Maybe a little offense. Here, Cosmoworld's what I wanted to show you. At least get you the sign and the Ferris wheel. But yeah, it might stay open longer today because it's a public holiday today for the spring equinox. So I'll see. Thank you, Lauren. Says I've done it amazing then. 8 trips is special, yeah, for sure. Mariette, I did one. I've got mountain shoes, lovely. Don't forget, I don't drive. I've got to carry everything in a rucksack. I've got to plan shoes that are suitable for doing things like going to a tea ceremony, to see Eriko. I've got to plan shoes that are suitable for being in a museum and for walking around the city, as well as going with my clothes. And also I had to choose shoes that weren't going to get damaged when they're wet. So I've got new shoes, actually, that would have been fine, trainers, sneakers, whatever you want to call them. And I've got mountain shoes, but I'm sorry, I wasn't going to wear mountain shoes around the city because it's just not comfortable doing that for that long. Mountain trekking's a little bit different. But I've got some sneakers, but they're suede, so I couldn't. It's going to rain so much in the next 2 days, so I just couldn't, I'm afraid. And for 4 days away, it's really difficult to work out what to do. And yeah, thank you. Please don't tell me what shoes to wear, guys. I really know. I'm a grown adult human. I super know what shoes to wear. It's just really difficult when you're doing it from a rucksack. You're planning for so many different occasions and you're just one person. I just made a mistake and it's going to cost me buying more shoes. It's fine. We live and we learn. But the worst thing is that I've spent the whole time I've been in Japan being on the kind of visa that has made me feel like I couldn't even buy shoes, which is just a real bummer because it's made me feel like I wasn't going to be here very long every time. So all my shoes are secondhand or hand-me-downs and things that people have given me. Which I know, it sucks. It just sucks. Clarks are wonderful. I've got Clarks for work, but I've been in Japan 3.5 years now without a decent visa. And I finally got a decent visa, and my Clarks aren't even going to last long enough for me to, I need new Clarks, but the shoes in Japan it's just not the same as shoes from your own country. So in the summer, I'm going to go and get my shoes. It's just difficult. So Sharon's asked a good question. She says it really confuses me when she sees vending machines that serve hot drinks. She says it confuses her for some reason. And that's a fair point. Actually, they're going to stop selling hot drinks from the end of this month. So every year, as soon as it gets to the end of March, they stop it and they change it back to cold drinks for 6 months, and then it becomes just cold drinks throughout the summer. Because in Japan, it's just so cold in the winter that you really, really do need these hot drinks. And in the summer, it's so hot and so humid that you just don't need the hot drinks. It doesn't matter how much people say they cool your blood. You just need cold drinks. Hot drink is a season, yes. And I was pretty devastated when I found out that was what was happening. Because I came in October and I was loving getting cups of tea. And then suddenly all the cups of tea were cold, but nobody told me. I just drank a cold cup of tea by accident. So it's 8 o'clock. I wonder if it's just going to close and kick everybody out. It doesn't really look like they are. So it might be because it's spring equinox. I'm not sure. Let me see what else you guys are saying. Excuse me. I'm sorry if this isn't the tour you hoped or wanted it to be. Thank you very much, Joan. Yeah, the roller coaster. So I think some of you might have been here before, right? To Cosmoworld. It's not free to go on the rides, but it's free to come into the space. And from afar, it looks really, really super cool. So some of you joined into the tour earlier and were able to see it in the beginning, which was great. Richard, it wasn't about whether or not the walking shoes were presentable and fashionable. It was... I want to say one thing. If you're planning to come to Japan and you're planning to bring shoes, you have to consider some very serious things. There's the chance that when you go into a building, you're going to have to take your shoes off. And if you've got to do that by undoing laces and then doing your laces back up, it becomes very inconvenient, annoying, and sometimes impossible, especially if you've got new shoes. I know it sounds really silly to keep banging on about shoes, but my considerations of what shoes to wear are based on the fact that I knew I would be in hotels, a hotel, a capsule hotel, a tea ceremony room, which is probably a traditional tatami mat space, as well as walking around the city, as well as wearing different clothes, as well as not having any of my shoes from the UK. I know this is a cultural thing, which is why I'm sharing it. So you might think I made a silly choice in the shoes I chose to wear. I forgot the inside of the shoes is not very strong, and I've not been around shops all of today which could possibly sell me an insole. I know it sounds mad to make a segment of this shoeness, but whatever you think you know, it's harder for me here. It was really tough to make the choice, let alone like zip or no zip, tie or no tie, slip on, waterproof and not waterproof, everything. It was really difficult. And then I got to carry it. So I'm sorry. I won't talk about the shoes again, but I hope that helps you understand a little bit more that it wasn't just a silly girl choosing shoes because of her clothes. It wasn't that. And I am going to go and meet Yusuke, and I am going to go and meet Eriko. And it does matter how you present yourself in Japan. So it's hard. Thank you. I won't mention the shoes anymore. Thank you. Thank you. That's all right. I'd rather share the culture and the importance of it than not. I don't get easily embarrassed or anything, but one thing that upsets me is being misunderstood, or just being misunderstood basically. So I just wanted to share that. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Linda. So let's go and have a look at the Ferris wheel from the outside again. And then I'll try and make my way to East Tokyo, kind of the countryside part of Tokyo. So people don't easily get to the Studio Ghibli Museum because it's in a really uncomfortable area, unfortunately. So I have to do that, and then I'll go count my blisters if that's what's going on. So basically, part of the vending machine will keep I think it's like hot shelves and cold shelves, and a segmented section. So there's always cold drinks and hot drinks in the same place. So you can see here, these ones are hot and these ones are cold. And on this side, we've got two shelves of hot and cold. But it changes, so it can become hot or become cold. But I'm guessing it just uses a lot of energy inside. Although it presents to us like this, I think inside it's probably sectioned off, so it just grabs the right one. I expect, I'm not really sure. I also love playing the fairground games, but yeah, I'm not so good at them either. So guys, if you missed any of the tours today, you can check them out on YouTube once I get the time to put them on YouTube, or once I get the internet to steal from the hotel or something. And thank you so much to everybody that's contributed to my tour, even with my tours today, even with your attendance. It really does. It means so much, because otherwise it's just karaoke, right? Just karaoke, empty orchestra. My partner said to me yesterday, 2 days ago, he said, why do all English people say karaoke when it's karaoke? And I said, well, it's for the same reason you guys say hamubaga instead of hamburger. We just say things from different countries in a different way. You got a wave just there. So they're all still playing on the rides. I don't really know why. But some guy is shouting, please leave. Thank you, Malcolm. Karaoke. Ryo, that's how we say it. Thank you, everybody. I think I'm going to have to burst at this point. It's a little bit too much. So I'm glad I got to take you to see Cosmoworld. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed my other tours today. I hope you enjoyed this walk by the sea for those of you that were on time and early. And I thank you very much for your time today. I'm sorry if this particular tour wasn't what you expected, but I've been battling against a lot of things, and I'm surprised I didn't cancel any of the tours. Thank you. A great use of the clock, isn't it? Thank you, everybody. You've been lovely. I'm going to sit down for a spell. Bye. Let me put this back on. See you. Thank you, Kim. I look forward to reading your reviews, guys. Thank you. Check out my tours in Tokyo too, okay? Assuming shoes are required.
Thank you for watching. Check out linktr.ee/MissKendalJames to support me and see what else I make.